What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here. Now, before we get into the actual chapter, I have two things that I want to say. Number one, thank you so much for the amount of support and comments, tweets, whatever the case may be when it comes to this past week's Recon's piece, man. You have no idea how much that meant to me, man. You have no idea just how much, like the amount of emotion, the amount of happiness, the amount of joy that I saw whenever I was reading those comments, man. And I really do appreciate every single one of you who decided to leave a comment on that video. It was quite, it will forever live on as something special for me for multiple different reasons. But Recon's Piece episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, will forever be legendary to me, man. And just as this channel has always been amazing, just because of you guys and how you've managed, how we interact with each other and whatnot. And you guys are awesome sauce, man. I really do appreciate every single thing that you guys put down in the comments yesterday, man. It was incredible. I was like, wow, man, this is amazing. And same thing on Twitter as well. And you guys are awesome sauce, man. I really do appreciate every single one of you, and long live to more years of talking about the greatness of One Piece, man. Because we'll be here and discussing the awesome sauce, man. And the second thing is that, yesterday, or was it? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Yesterday, I was rewatching episode 405 because I watched the entire con reaction from 397 through 404, and then I watched 405 by myself. And son, man, I'll tell you what, bro. In that crew separation scene, because I can hold it in. There's a couple of them whenever they're about to go, like the Nami one, Robin's nearly made me tear up. That always get me. But it never ever fails to hit the hardest whenever you hear the Bank Sake playing and you get the memories of the entire series. By the time I've reached like Frankie's or Robin's portion, I'm already dead. I'm like, why does this have to happen, man? And it's insane, man. So, God, man, that was yesterday. I was a wreck because of that episode, man. It was, God, it's such an amazing episode, but a real emotional wreck. And one of these days, I want to talk about why or how different the experience is between both the manga and anime version, at least for me, because that episode, or that chapter, the separation episode, chapter 513 and episode 405, they're very, very different. They give me completely different vibes, but we'll talk about that sometime in a future video that I definitely want to discuss and talk about. But once again, thank you all very much for the amount of support and the amount of awesome sauce that you've been showing to my channel and to the Recon's Piece segment. I'll most certainly continue to do it, man. It's one of my favorite segments to do every single week, for God's sakes. It's just me talking about the greatness and the awesome sauce. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just me talking about the best-selling manga in history. You know what I'm saying? It's just me talking about the third best-selling manga. Oh, no, I'm sorry, third best-selling comic of all time. Right behind Batman and Superman. A couple years ago, surpassing Spider-Man and take the third spot. Not only that, but ladies and gentlemen, it is Ichiro Oda's masterpiece. 855. I don't even have to read this chapter to know. 855 straight chapters of awesome sauce. Don't even have to read the chapter yet to know that is greatness. And you want to know why I know it's greatness? That's very simple. It's because it's One Piece. That's why it's greatness, man. There's nothing else that needs to be said. That's why it's greatness, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Another chapter in the legendary and awesome Whole Cake Island arc. This is officially, I believe, the 30th chapter in the arc, right? Let me see, because we started at 825 and now we're 855. So yeah, this is officially, guys, the 30th chapter in the Whole Cake Island arc. And going off of what Oda was saying, we have at the very least 20 to 25 chapters left in the arc, and we haven't even reached the climax of the arc. We haven't even gotten to the tea party and whatnot. We're still halfway through the arc. It's like, it's insane. A little bit over halfway, but But still, regardless of that, chapter 855, Growl, man. Yo, is that Corazon in love? Frontispiece requests, log getting worried as Corazon lights himself on fire after, after using fallen leaves to make some baked sweet potatoes. Began shiitake from the Tsukiyama childhood area. Oh, man. La and Corazon, man. That's such an amazing flashback, dude. Growl. Let's get right into the chapter, ladies and gentlemen. Bobbin, man. Yo, Bobbin, I ain't gonna lie. Bobbin caught a sweet chin music to the mouth. Yo, it was simple. Very simple. He just took his foot. You know, Sanji, you know how Shawn Michaels, he normally tunes it up. You know, he sits there for a while waiting for the opponent to get up. Sanji had none of that. Sanji turned around, bah! Like whenever Shawn Michaels he kicked Stan. You remember that back in DX? Which I think it was back in 2006. And Shawn Michaels just said, to Stan, man, he kicked him, and he calls him random civilian in the back of the thing. Not Stan, the guy that was holding all the papers, and he kicked him in the face. That was Bobbin last chapter. He caught him so off guard. Sanji just straight up, not even tuning, sweet chin music, thought he was done. He was caught off guard. 1, 2, 3, he's out. So I like that they did that because Bobbin, he was shook. Bobbin was shook, man. Even though he wasn't completely taken out, as we see him right here with holding his head and putting himself back together. He wasn't taken out, but he was shook. That kick was strong, boys. So gotta give a good shout out to Sanji there, man. Lord Bobbin, and you see like this rainy area, man. It continues to rain here upon Whole Cake Island. Hectic night precedes the wedding ceremony. What in the world is that? I just heard some crazy, noisy bizarre town. That's a great song from over there. This hole in the wall. Boing. Big Mom's pirate soldier Bishop Bobbin the Fixer. Bounty 105.5 million berries. Bobbin the Fixer. Bobbin the Fixer, man. You might as well call him Bob the Builder. Bobbin the Fixer. So what is he? Does he have Crazy Diamond? Is that where Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town comes from? Does he have Crazy Diamond? Bobbin the Fixer. And he's the bishop. So like Big Mom has her own chess pieces, out here on in Whole Cake Island. Apparently, Bobbin is the bishop. Bobbin the Fixer. Bounty 105.5 million berries. The Fixer. Fixes things? And look, he's saying like boing boing. And it's the second time he stated that. He just knocked this guy out. Nothing to worry about. Stand down. He knocked them all out. He put them to sleep. He said, good night. Yo, these guys are out. Bubbles all coming out the nostril and everything. Classic Oda. I will fix this. When you see Sanji running. Sanji! Even Hell's demons make appearances at Mama's tea party. Bro, that's such a sick line because the thing is we've heard that before. But apparently, like, even the devil himself comes to the tea parties. And then Bobbin states, even Hell's demons make appearances at Mama's tea parties. Who is he referring to? That's spooky, man. Spooky. Yo. Oh, we have a double page spread. Big Mom is asleep. She's out cold. Look at Brooke. She's still holding Brooke. Brooke is mad close to her. And there's all of sleeping bag for Prometheus. Oh, man, the hat. They're gone, dude. Oh, they're looking at this through the mirror world. But still, this is a pretty nice little page spread. Mirror world. And let's see, what should we do? The first things first, I'm glad he's still alive. Well, that's for sure. She's gigantic. Nami, man. So that's one of the Yonko. Yo, that's right, because they haven't seen her before. Yeah, she is huge. Just look at the size of this bed, dog. Joke is massive. She even has what's his face? Master Yen Sid's hat from Kingdom Hearts. Wee wee. Why a strange bone creature like that? There's no way Mama let him go free. Big Mom is probably gonna be holding Brooke as a toy, even like in a tea party. She's still gonna be holding him. She's just like, if he's just a random toy, like whenever you're a kid and there's like that one thing that you just can't let go of, whether it be like for me, I had like my Thomas Tank Engine toys. I had my Gundam Wing Zero, the legend himself. Yo, that toy. A couple of Zoid toys. You know, your Son Goku's and whatnot. Whatever the case may be, you always had like that one action figure, or the Green Ranger. I used to carry the Green Ranger on all the time. The Green Ranger was my guy, man. But you know, whether you have any of those toys, you always had that toy whenever you went out, whenever your family decided to go out somewhere, or whenever you went to like a dinner at like your grandma's house or something. You always carry that toy with you, so that whenever like you got bored or whatever, you would ring it on, you would start using it. That's what Brooke is to Big Mom in the situation. I guess she found Brooke to be so interesting she can't let him go, and she refuses to let him go. Like if he's just her version of the Green Ranger. Flippin' Flagnards, man. I'll get her to drop him quick enough. Mama is brûlée savou. Gag this witch. Get out of here. She didn't wake up, did she? Yo, look at Big Mom's eyes. She looks like Wolf King Genis in this panel, dude. You guys remember that? In Toriko, when Wolf King Genis, all you saw was complete darkness, and all you saw was the Wolf King's eyes? Yo! Sick! What's that? Big Mom called him a fly. Oh, no, there actually is a fly. I thought she looked at Chopper, and Chopper looked so small in the mirror. No, well, she can't see them. They're in the mirror, that's right. They're in the mirror. What if the fly... I don't know. But no, there actually is a fly here. I thought that she... Yo, she came down with the quickness. You want to talk about swatting a fly? You know, she didn't do it Puerto Rican style. You know how we Ricans do it, man. We grab a sandal and we'll start whacking the hell out of everything on the walls until we bring it down. No, she took her hand while sleeping. That huge hand just Big Mom. What the hell just happened? What? Yo, Brooke is a troll. This man said, "Oh, a fly." Well then, and he went right back down to sleep. Like he was shook. He was like, "What happened?" Oh, it's just a fly. Brooke is a troll. Young lady, man. Mother flippin' Brooke. Is Mama being attacked? How dare you? While she's sleeping. There you are. Yo, they're all... I mean, she doesn't even need security guards. Big Mom truly doesn't even need security guards. She has right here her 3 royal guards. Like if she's freaking Meruem over here. She has her 3 royal guards over here. Constantly protecting her. Look at this. Look at this combo attack. This guy over here with the angry rage face with coming electricity out of his face. What am... I know there's something in Nintendo that whenever it gets... It rages. It like turns into something else. Now it's not coming up. Flagnards, man. Now it's gonna stay in my mind. I know there's something in. I believe it's Smash Bros. It might be, or maybe it's in the Mario verse or something. But I know there's something that it turns red and it'll get really pissed off and it'll just start going bananas. I don't think it's Bonsai Bill. I don't know, man. I don't know. I know there's something in there, but that's the first thing this reminded me of right here. Look at this. There's a combo attack right here, like you're pressing triangle, square, and circle at the same time. Combo! Oh, and some Final Fantasy 15 stuff, man. Big Mom is still dead asleep. These guys destroyed them. I was just a fly, man. It was just a flippin' fly. Like, that fly had to have had the worst death out of any fly. Not only did he get swatted, but then he proceeded to get a combo attack on him. A combo attack, guys. You know that takes up a lot of your VP in any of these games that you play. Your stamina gauge, whatever. A combo attack takes a lot of your stamina or your VP or your whatever in the world is the stamina system in the game. By the gods, yo, they did a combo attack on one fly, and then they go right back to sleep in midair. Yo, Big Mom's crew is look at Karen and Nami. Look at Chopper. Yo, even when Pedro's even shook. Jinbei's like, I've seen this before. But even Pedro shook. How in the world are we supposed to save him? If they had to even attempt to enter the room, they're getting hit with the triangle, square, circle combo attack. Just right off the bat. I would be shook. I'm shook right now. It was just a fly. It was just a flipping fly, man. You didn't need to do all that. Growl. Oh, you down, boy. This food ain't for you. Yo, there's a dog trying to eat Sandy's food, man. Oh, how about this? Well, it looks exactly like him. I found him in the execution room inside the castle. Some seaweed I found in the kitchen standing in for the afro. What the heck? I can't but see Brooke when I look at. Oh, they're trying to make it to where someone will enter, and they will switch out Brooke for this thing. And yeah, they actually did a really really good job with the afro. I can't even lie. They did a hell of a job. The skull looks a bit like him too. It even has a little crack. That's interesting. That is quite interesting. But the afro, man, they did a pretty good job. If we can just switch this thing on for the real guy, I don't think she'll realize we've snatched him from under her nose. Probably. No, she's gonna realize. Challenge 1. Oh, man, here we go. And they're sending Chopper in there? Chopper? Come on, man. Yo, because the thing is with Chopper is that Chopper would be really, really bad in stealth missions because, don't get me wrong, Chopper's my boy, but when it comes to stealth missions, he's the worst because Chopper's footsteps are the loudest out of all the Straw Hats. You can hear them junks clearly. And at nighttime, oh, man. No, you can't send Chopper in there first unless they're using it as a test. In that case, they're messed up. But you know how loud Chopper's footsteps are. Out of all the Straw Hats, you hear that even in the anime. That's the loudest thing you hear on screen whenever Chopper's on the screen, man. He has very, very loud feet. If you leave Brule right inside the mirror barrier and go in and out as you please just by touching her. Remember this, damn it. All right, here I go. Be careful, Chopper. Come on, Chopper, man. I believe in you, son. Did he just sneeze? And Big Mom's head just comes right down and he just starts flying. Chopper, man, get out of there, yo. Challenge 2. Oh, here comes Carrot. Oh, so they're just going to continue to do this like a challenge thing, man. Like, whenever you're facing a boss in any of the games, and you continuously attempt to go at it, and you keep getting wrecked, Especially in games like Dark Souls, in some cases in the Kingdom Hearts franchise, and in Final Fantasy. There's some bosses that you have to, it's a learn and repeat process. You learn a little bit more, where these guys are gonna spawn, where this guy's gonna come down with his huge ass blade, where you can use your health potion or your in order to regain your health at one point in time in the boss battle. Should you use your potions? When should you block and that kind of stuff. Learning every single time that you die and you come back, you start learning more of what they do. So that's what they're trying to do here. I'm guessing they're sending all of them in there so that they can, learn and see, the patterns, and they just continue to do it until one of them pulls it off. But it's gonna be difficult. Yo, if Big Mom wakes up, man, look at how hard Big Mom is holding Brooke, son. Like that this is going beyond that of just your Green Power Ranger. She's holding it like whenever you had your bear, whenever you didn't want to be alone at night, whenever you first started sleeping by yourself in your own bed, And you wanted your lights on, and your parents said, nope, no sleeping with us tonight. The first time you're sleeping in your own bed, you're like holding on to whatever it is, when you're holding on to your pillow, like if it's for dear life, yo. That's what Big Mom is holding. Look at that, she's holding it with 2 hands, nearly strangling my man. Brooke, wake. Her snot bubble. Prometheus, you damn fly. He still thinks it's a fly. He's sleeping and he's attacking. Sleeping. And Big Mom's dreaming about the wedding cake. She's tossing and turning to Pedro. We've done it. Big Mom's finally let go of Brooke. Okay, I'll go now. Nami, let's go. Come on, Nami, you can do it. Brooke, wake up. We're here to save you. Yes, Nami's gonna do it. Brooke, the Nami greatness, it's me. A ghost! A ghost! You're still here. You're a bloody persistent fly. Yo, they still think it's a fly. Well, in the grand scheme of things, they probably are all flies to Big Mom, but still, hey, Nami, man, you know what I'm saying, Nami. Oh no, this isn't good. Chumon Jinbei, Heavenly Fire. She's doing this all in her sleep. This is like the one episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy where they were all sleepwalking and everything was going insane. They're all doing, it's like your regular, in almost every episodic series that you watch, there's always like the one sleep episode where you do a lot of stuff in your sleep. This is the One Piece part of this. Big Mom and her 3 royal guards are going in, and they think it's all a fly. Yo, Jinbei's the real MVP though, man. He grabbed Brooke and Nami at the same time while leaving behind the other thing, and he spreaded, yo. That's Jinbei! Let's see. They go right back into the mirror world. And she actually left behind the other... Wow, Jinbei actually left behind the other Brooke. What a good man. Look at this. Look at the fire. That room is in flames. And she's still dead asleep. Oh man, at this point she could be flipping like Luffy, Ace, or Garp. You know how they randomly sleep in the middle of anything and everything. The same thing with Zoro's. Like, might as well add her to the list. Outskirts of Sweet City. Find Straw Hat. Yo, Sanji. Sanji, you want to go find Luffy? I guess they came here to find you, and you sure did go crazy. I mean, at the moment, we have Straw Hat, Luffy, and Cat Burglar restraining Nasu. But didn't you say you'd be waiting for me here? Sanji! Where are you? And he's lifting all the bodies. Come on, man. Go back to Sanji. You surprised me. That was the last thing I was expecting. You surprised us for crying out loud while you screamed. We almost died. Well, all that aside, I am very glad to see you are alive. I thought I was going to die. Oh, I'm already dead. This guy's a troll. I suppose the fact that you set off that security net means that it must have been quite impossible for you to steal a rubbing of the road poneglyph. No, it's in his head, man. It's in his head. But no matter, it was an impossible test. I'm sorry to have put all of your lives in danger. No, not at all. Please, this was all for us in the first place. As you said, because we snuck in. Is Nami putting him back together? But with just the two of us, this was a once-in-a-lifetime chance. I knew it! I knew he put it in his head! Well, I mean, almost all of us called it, but still, he put it in his skull! If we ever end up having to steal a poneglyph from Big Mom again, I doubt we'd be able to without a full-scale pirate war. He actually managed to do it! The Soul King, Brook! The no pull-out faces! Okay, I gotta say this panel. No pull-out faces. From Nami, Chopper, and Carrot. Look at the eyes! They're shook! Like the mini NL panels, man, the no pull-out faces, guys. Oh, here you are, the rubbing. Anyways, as I was saying. Nami shook, yo, Chopper and Carrot, I can't believe it. Come on. Ooh, this camera angle. But regardless. I mean, greatness, regardless. We definitely were backed into a corner that I couldn't think of anything other than a decoy plan either. Wait just a minute, Brook. What are these? Don't tell me those pieces of paper. Are they the rubbings of the poneglyph? Let me tell you, I only managed to get them by the skin of my teeth. The very moment I had finished rubbing the last one, Big Mom of all people showed up and... So you actually had them? Look, big freaking mother flipping Brook! Brook accomplished his mission, man! Even with their commanders there and everything, the poneglyphs that the other Yonko want nothing more than to get their hands on, you actually got them? Yeah, that's the man! He's still our poneglyphs? Yo, they're shook, they can't believe it! The Soul King! Yo, and then Nami goes and gets them, man. Just show Brook your panties already, man. The legend! Brook greatness, yo! Yo! Oh, man. My family is not so easily given an entry into the Hall of Treasures. What a guy. Yo, ho, ho, wait, so you thinking? Come on, do it this once! Big Brook fought a Yonko, young lady. Come on, Nami, just once. Just once. That's what objective done. All we've got left to do is bring back Sanji. Sanji. You see his face. He found Luffy! Oh, man, look at Luffy, dude! Look at his face! Black Nards. Oh, man, yo, Luffy legit looks like he's dying, man. His mouth, it looks like he hasn't had water in weeks. He looks like he's thirsty, as he's mad hungry. He's almost going down into becoming a skeleton. Look at his face. He's holding his stomach, man. Did he pass out? Oh, no, right there, growl. So that's what the chapter was called, growl. His stomach is growling. And Sanji's smiling. He waited for you, bro. Luffy waited for you here, man. Monkey D. That's why Luffy is the GOAT, man. For scenes like this, he promised, and we know Luffy. If we've gone through the whole series, we know one thing about Luffy. Luffy will do anything whenever he's hungry, to get anything to eat. Anyone who gives him food is automatically a friend. But in this situation, man, without you, I can't become the Pirate King. Then I won't eat anything else or take another drop of water until it comes from you. And you see Sanji, man, the moment that he sees him. He heard that loud growl. I didn't even notice that panel up there with the loud growl. And Sanji looks back and he just Man, and he finds Luffy. Look at how messed up Luffy looks, man. But now Sanji's gonna give him his meal. And Luffy's gonna be fired up and ready to go, and then we'll be heading into the tea party. And my whole thing is, then after that, then what? Because after Sanji gives him his food, then what is Luffy gonna do then? Is he gonna storm right into the castle? Go right up into like swimwear and let's take care of business? Or what is gonna happen then? Will Sanji have a plan? Will he go all Mr. Prince on us? That's what I want. I would love to go Sanji to bring back the Mr. Prince gimmick at least one more time, man. It's like the beast that we know Sanji to be. But man, this panel is powerful here, folks. Luffy looks like he's dying, man. He looks like he hasn't had water in days. His eyes, I mean, he's looking like a skeleton at this point in time. And his body's deteriorating so much. And he's holding his stomach. It's growling, man. And we know how much food is to Luffy. Meat is his source of energy. And he hasn't had any of that. He was waiting for Sanji, man. Luffy. And look how happy Sanji looks, man. He gets a smile on his face when he sees the man himself, dude. Luffy waited. Is there no other pages? No, that's the end of the chapter. Bro. I'll wait for you there. Sanji even has like, wouldn't you say you would wait for me? But he believed. You always gotta believe in the captain. And when Monkey D says he's gonna do something, he's gonna do it. That's the future king of the pirates right there, man. God, that is awesome sauce, dude. Whole Cake Island. But then now what? After he gives him his food, then what is gonna happen now? Luffy's just not going to get up and storm in there, is it? Well, he might. He's flipping Luffy. But then what about the guys in the Mirror World? Now that they have the Road Poneglyph confirmed. And shout out to Brook and shout out to everyone in the anime community. Pretty much, we all call it, but that was so cool. Just actually seeing it in Brook, man. Nami, just once! Because I want to see it. But Nami, just once, man. Brook deserves it. He took on a Yonko. But that entire... It's like boss battle situation to where they would send guys in, let's learn to repeat. Okay, so they're going to do this, they're going to do this, they're going to do this. And then they ended up just getting screwed every single time. Jinbei says, this is how you do it. This is how you solid snake anything, man. And goes right up in there. Dun, 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 and he just brings her back. He brings back Brook and Nami and leaves behind the thing like it was nothing. Like it was just second nature to Jinbei. And that was really good. That was awesome sauce. But man, dude. And here we continue. Bobbin the Fixer. I wonder if that's going to have any and what's going to be on the double fruit. But he knocked those guys out. Put them to sleep. And I don't think that was King's Haki. He was like boing boing. So it must have something to do with his fruit. That's very interesting. But still, guys, have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching. The One Piece greatness, man. Holy Flagnars, what a chapter. But the way that it ended, honestly, this final page right here was by far the highlight of the chapter. I mean, I really love this final page. But man, that whole thing going back and forth to get Brook back was really awesome too. But this final page, man, just showing Sanji and Luffy's relationship. When Sanji saw the smile, it's like, you have been waiting for you, man. In this final panel, so powerful. Look at Luffy. He looks like he's dying. He's holding his stomach, man. One Piece. And great sauce of a chapter, guys. Absolutely great sauce of a chapter. Really enjoyed it. I can't wait for next week. And there's no break next week, so... we know like swimwear. Can't wait until Luffy finally gets something to eat, man. And him and Sanji just sit down and talk for a bit. Yo, that's next week's chapter's gonna be awesome sauce if we stay here. Because if we don't stay here, then of course we won't know. Or maybe we skip somewhere else, and then Sanji and Luffy will be eating. Will be left in a flashback or something. I don't know. But we'll have to see. Big Mom, man, she's dreaming of that cake. So. This wedding that's about to go down, this tea party, I can't wait. It's about to go down. Have an awesome day, guys. We'll talk about more on the Recon's Piece. Thank you so much for watching. You all are awesome sauce, man. One Piece.